So this is AE factorizing by grouping. Your learning objective is you're going to study factorizing by the grouping method, and basically with the grouping method, this allows you to factorize expressions that have 4 terms. So with expressions with 4 terms, it looks a bit like this. For example, x squared plus 2x minus x take away 2. So that's your first term, your second term, your third term, and your fourth term. And you're going to want to convert these types of expressions into the product of 2 binomials. So that's this form. You have 2 terms here being multiplied with another binomial. So that's 2 terms over here. So 2 terms multiply 2 terms. So how do we factorize 4 terms? And we have to use the factorization by grouping method. So the step 1 is you're first going to group your 4 terms into pairs. So you're going to halve it into 2's. Then you're going to have to factorize each pair separately. And then you have to take out the common binomial factor to complete the factorization. And sometimes you have to rearrange the terms in order to help find the common factor. So I highly recommend you pause the video now and copy the steps down. In example 1, we have x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6, and we're trying to factorize this by grouping. A lot of you at first might just look at this expression and you might want to add the 2x and the 3x together, which gives you 5x, but using this method we're going to leave it as it is with 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't add these two together to get 5x. Don't add them. So step 1 is you have to pair your 4 terms together. So I'm going to pair the first and second terms together. So I have x squared plus 2x. I'm going to pair them up, and then I'm going to add the 3x plus the 6. So I'm going to pair them up. Then you need to take out a common factor for both of these. So the common factor for x squared plus 2x is the x. So if I take the x out, I'm going to get x plus 2 on the inside, and x becomes on the outside. Then I'm going to add 3. So basically I took out the highest common factor of 3 from here. So 3x is the 3x, and 3 times the 2 is the 6. So I took the 3 out, which is the highest common factor. Then we're going to take out the common binomial factor, which is x plus 2. Notice how there's x plus 2 in both of these terms. If I take out x plus 2, it's going to result in a product of these two binomials. So the first bracket is going to be the x plus 2, and it's going to multiply by a second bracket, which will be x plus 3. This comes from here and here. So your second bracket will be whatever's on the outside. So it's x plus 3. And that's how I factorize these 4 terms using the factorization by grouping method. So remember, first you need to pair them up. Then you need to find the highest common factor for these 2 pairs. Then you need to take out a common binomial factor, and then follow through to factorize by grouping. Example 2, I have x squared plus 2x plus 5x plus 10. You can pause the video here and give it a go yourself. Okay, welcome back. So remember, first step is you need to pair them up. So I paired these two up, so x squared plus 2x. I paired them up. I'm going to add the 5x plus the 10 in its own bracket. Then you need to factorize these two terms separately. So the highest common factor for x squared plus 2x is the x. So I took the x out, gives me x plus 2. Then I'm going to take the highest common factor of 5 from here. So if I take the 5 out, this is going to get 5 on the outside. On the inside, I have just the x plus 2. So it's 5 times 2 gives me 10. Do you see the common binomial factor? It's the x plus 2. So I can take the x plus 2 out, and then on the outside here is x plus 5. So that's my second binomial, x plus 5. The answer is going to be x plus 2, which comes from here and here. Then you're going to multiply it by x plus 5, which ends up here. So these are your two binomials. And that's the final answer. In this example, example 3, you can pause the video here and give it a go yourself. Okay, thanks for pausing the video. We'll quickly go through example 3. Now, first thing you need to notice, if you can, there are no common factors with 2x squared and minus 9. So we need to rearrange it for example 3. Because if I pair these up, there's no common factor here for 2x squared minus 9. But for minus 18x plus x, the only common factor is the x. So that probably won't be too helpful. So I'm going to shuffle these around. And there's more than one way that you can do this, but I'll just show you one method. Feel free to find out the other shuffling around pairing. So if I move the x to over here, and I move the minus 9 to here, so if I swap this and this, their locations, I'm going to get 2x squared plus the x minus 18x minus the 9. So I swap these two. It won't change the overall equation, but it'll just be easy. It'll make it easier for me to pair it up and find common factors. So these are my two pairs. I have the 2x squared plus the x. I'm going to add the minus 18x minus 9. Okay. Then I need to find the highest common factors of each of these two binomials. For this one, I'm going to take out x. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to take out minus 9. So I have x bracket 2x plus 1, taking out the x minus 9, and this is going to become 2x because minus 9 times 2x is negative 18x, and this is plus 1 because minus 9 times positive 1 gives you the minus 9. So the highest common factor for this one is x, I've taken it out, and the highest common factor is minus 9, and I've taken it out. So my common binomial factor is the 2x plus 1. So my ending answer will be bracket 2x plus 1, which comes from here, and then the x comes down, and the minus 9 comes down. So x minus 9 is the second bracket. And we're just going to multiply together. And that's how you factorize these four terms by rearranging it first to find common factors. So that's easy to do. Give it a go. Good luck.